Hey everyone, Sweet and Sandy here for my next poetry installment. Today I am sharing 3 poems from July and November 2018. For my first poem, there's a trigger warning for talking about the effects of colonization on Indigenous peoples in Canada. It's called Oh Canada. Oh Canada, your home's on native land. See, I refused to stand for the national anthem in high school. I said that I was not Canadian. I belonged to Turtle Island, North America. I was sent to the office and given detention, yet the next day I would not stand. True patriot love? Where was the love for my ancestors? With sad hearts we see thee rise to power, to corruption, to patriarchal rule. The true North strong and free. Free? Those northern stores are far from free, as nations in the north struggle to feed their family, to educate their children, to have safe drinking water. God keep our land glorious and free. Free from what? Free from dissent, perhaps? And what is glory to those who have nothing in common with the free, the mostly cisgendered white male politicians in our society? We stand on guard for thee? Well, maybe as long as everyone follows the rules of the elite. Who is guarded when the Indigenous people raise their voices in protest? The body politic, of course. My people have bled for this country, allying themselves with the British, but remember, we went directly to the Queen of England on a nation-to-nation basis, received as diplomats by Queen Anne, one of them the grandfather of Joseph Brant, to whom was granted the Haldimand Tract. Tell me the government didn't know they were going to take it back. So why wouldn't I stand for the national anthem? Due to years of colonization, due to the pain my ancestors, including my grandmother, were put through by the Canadian government and various churches, due to my resistance against your assimilationist tactics, due to all that I hold secret. Oh, Canada, your home's our native land. This next piece was inspired by and based on the words of Mohawk clan mother, Louise MacDonald. It's called To Indigenous Women. Indigenous women, I could stand in this space and tell you what our women have gone through since the colonizers arrived, but instead I want to look ahead. People talk of repatriation, but that is not our destiny. Rather, rematriation is what we want. We need to restore our living culture to its rightful place on Mother Earth. We need to redirect ourselves with a new narrative, one of strength, hope, and resilience. We're not merely looking for decolonization, we need to indigenize, bring back our cultures and traditions, return to the lands we never surrendered no matter what the colonizers may say. So many of our women have become silent, not able to bring forward what their ancestors have taught them. We can't sit and wait for someone to come and save us. We need to return to the heart and go back to the original instructions. We have to be bold and have a lot of courage to reassert ourselves. We have to be fearless to change the narrative. We must return to love, so our women can tell their children that they love them again, so that the stories of our women can be told. We are not Pocahontas. We are clan mothers, grandmothers, mothers, aunties, sisters, and partners. We all have a story to tell. We all have a future to behold, one of peace, empowerment, and living with a good mind. Indigenous women, come join with me in this call to action. Pave the way for generations to come. Make them proud of our life stories, from time immemorial to a future beyond our imaginations. Ode to my fallen poems. I thought I was doing a good thing today, putting poems where they needed to stay, but missing one folder copy had me crying in misery. I lost all my poems in that one missed move, shattering my poetic groove. I was all in a panic and in a flutter. To my wife I did utter, please, oh please, can you help me? Can you do some disc recovery? She worked her magic, and to my surprise, 114 poems were on the rise. I figure about 100 more were lost, organizing poems at such a cost. I had poems about love and life, there are poems about heartache and strife, there were magical poems and some mundane, in the end they all came from my brain. I know that I can always write more, but the loss hurts to the core. See, these poems are my children, my creation, one way of reflecting on the state of the nation. These poems give me a voice and allow me to be heard, so please don't think I'm being absurd. For writing this ode to my fallen poems, I hope you're happy in your new homes. That's it for today, everybody. Thank you.